Well, how you doing up in there, Caliente Riders? I see you up in there. Well, this is Brother Cowboy, and today we're going to talk about the final drive. No, now, before you get it all twisted, not your final ride, your final drive. I got a question that was popped up to me the other day, and he said, Brother Cowboy, what about the final drive? And I said, you know what? I'm going to show you about that. You see, some of us Caliente riders, we like to tinker on our bikes. Some of us like to do the easy stuff. Brother Cowboy likes to do the easy stuff. But some of them will get on in there, man, they tear it all down to little pieces. Do the hard stuff. Well, that just ain't me. I got a friend named Marshall. I'll send it over to Marshall for the hard stuff. So hang on in there and we'll get on this final drive and talk about it. You hold on to your britches and we're going to go for a ride. Alright, Caliente Riders, we're going to tell you what we're going to do. This stuff you're looking at here, this is what it's all about. First thing you're going to need, you know some of you like to go get that Honda gear oil. I don't care. I'll go up to Wally World in a minute and get this stuff here. It's got to be 8090, and that's what we got, SAE 8090. You're going to need a 17mm wrench. This thing right here, hey, you got it for your oil filter on the front there, and this little hole down here, that's your 17mm right there. It works pretty good. Then all you're gonna need is a syringe. This thing right here is gonna get it up in there, suck it out of this little thing here. And one other thing, don't tell Sister Cowgirl I got this out here now. You go get a little bowl or something, because you're gonna need to catch that old nasty stuff. Today we're going to be fiddle-faddling around right up under here. That's your drain thing right there. But you want to get that sucker last. Reason being, if you let all your oil out and it drains down in this puppy, and then you didn't get that one out up there. You see that one right there? Way on up there. That's the daddy right there. You want to get that one off first. Get that sucker off first. That's your fill plug where you're going to put it in. Alright. If you don't get that off, and you get this one off first, and all your oil's drained out, that puppy up there don't come off, you're in a mess of trouble. Because you can't put no oil back in until you get that thing off. So we're going to work on that. Alright, first thing you want to do is get up there and get that fill plug off first. You take this old 17mm wrench right there. See how it fits on there real nice? You give it an old turn. Give it an old turn. We're going to go back that way. Let's see if we can get her done. Get that wrench on there. Turn her. There she goes. Now, you know that you've gotten that thing there loose. And you ought to be safe now. You just to keep on a-turning, you get her off there. Alright, now you can check her. And you gonna catch that oil. See that coming out of there like that? Man, I don't tell you what this stuff smells like. It don't smell too good. So what you don't want to do is go in there to Sister Cowgirl with this old funky smell on you. Because she gonna shoo you away. Now, you let her drip out, a little drip, drip. And then what you gonna do after that? You're gonna work your way over to the other one. And you're gonna undo it the same way. Take that old wrench, 17mm, stick it on there, and give it a yank. There you go. Then you just unscrew this one. And this is where you let all your oil out right here. Now this is the big dog. But you got to have something to catch it now. There she goes right there. What you gonna do now? You gonna let her drain. You gonna let her drain. That's all you can do now. Let her drain. You put your little stuff there and make sure you got something to wipe your hands with. That's one thing you're gonna need, is to wipe your hands. So right now, all it is like watching paint dry. It's just waiting for it to drain. That's it. You're gonna let her drain. Now while she's waiting to drain, you're gonna take that fill plug and just kind of clean her up a little bit, you know? Kind of give her a little cleaning once over. Get her down in there real good. Check it out. You check your seal out. You'll make sure your seal's okay. I reckon that's about it. Somebody said, so what about your final drive? Well, what about it? This is it right here. What you want to do, clean it up real good. You're still draining over there. Let's go around it a little bit. There you go. Now, you got your little plug here. This thing, you got to be careful with it because this thing here, it ain't metal. A little soft something, and it'll chew up on you. I made sure to have 2 of them in case I got in trouble. You might want to do the same thing. So we're going to take it up here. We're going to stick it back on there. Let's see if we can get up in there real good. I'm going to take that sucker, give it a nice cleaning, wipe it up a little bit. That's where the oil's going to go. And that's your drain plug right there. Clean it up a little bit. You take that drain plug, do the same thing. Clean it up. Clean it up just a little bit. Alright. Yeah. We're getting there. Now you catch a little oil there. Take the plug. Real nice and gentle there. Treat her like you're treating Sister Cowgirl. Take your time. It's what you gotta do. Don't get in a rush now. Get in a rush, she ain't gonna like that. What you do, make sure you're in there real good. You gotta get it right. You don't get it right, Mama ain't gonna like that. So what we do, we got this one on there. Wipe her down. That 17mm wrench. Give her a little snug. I'm not sure what the torque is, but we're just going to tighten her up just a little bit. Tighten her up just a little bit. Ugh. There she goes. Now, you're going to take that plug, and you ain't putting it back on because the first thing you got to do, you got to come on up in here. You see? Get on up in there. You got to clean that up. Got her clean. Now what we're going to do right here, we're going to take this oil here. I like to take it off and pour it in a little container or something here. That way I can have access to it real easy. You want to get this down in there, fill it up. You ain't going to use that much, but I like to have enough for my syringe to be able to suck some of it out there. So this is what we're going to do and how we're going to do this. Now, the way we're going to do this, I'm going to take my little trusty syringe, I'm going to stick it in there, pull her out, fill her up, pull her on out. And then all we're going to do is take it, stick it up there in the hole, push her in. And what you want to do, push her in until you see the oil squirting out. That lets you know she's full. We'll do it a couple more times. It don't take very much. Get it up in there and give her a shot till she's squirting out backwards at you. She's gonna come back at you. Get that hose up in there. Give her a squirt. And there, right there. That's what you want. She's coming out like that. I mean, she's full. So you did about two and a half squirts there. You're gonna take your trusty little, if I can get her to stay there, take your little rag and wipe her off there a little bit. Get a little wipe off. And you stick it up there. There we go. She's going now. Greasy mess. And it stinks. Man, does it stink. Well, that's it. Change the final drive oil. That's it. Take your 17 millimeter. Get after it. Put it on there. Give it a final tight down. And guess what? You just changed your final drive oil there, buddy. It's too easy to be calling the dealer to take a $100 bill from you when all you gotta do is twist it 2 times and pour something in. I reckon I'll see y'all at Wing Ding. See y'all later.